Right, I've got this. It looks like. Oh my God! It looks like, what do you call it, from Aliens? When he's at top of the steps. What's his name? I've forgotten his bloody name now. And he picks it up. And it's that snot stuff. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Latex. Yeah, this is not latex. It's just a PVA. What's happened is this bottle of PVA was purchased 9th of the 6th, 2023, and as I was using it for 2 years. I used it for 2 years doing the work in the hallway, and it probably was ended up about there, 2 years worth of glue. Right, I just don't waste anything, and it must have formed a crust. It formed a skin in there, but before it formed that skin, it had already gelled all this. It had gotten thick from the air in there, so the entrained air that's in there has gelled the glue and formed a skin. And that's why I've been struggling to get it out, because every time I tried to get it out, this blasted skin was in the way. So it's actually coming through that little hole. So I punctured it with something. I brodled a hole into it, and I didn't realise that this was like that. I just thought it was, the whole thing had gone hard. So I poured hot water into it, warm water, not boiling. I don't want to destroy anything. And I've been shaking it ever since. And this, I had anything left, of probably 2 inches left in the bottom. I thought I'll tip it all out. So I tipped it all out. Oh shit! I tipped it all out into there, and that alien's plasma reaction. When it skins it, when it sheds its skin, that's what's left. That's what it looks like. Oh, it's awful stuff. It's still sticky. Believe it or not, it's gone rock hard, but it's still sticky. Put that down there. Don't get it with my brush. Guess where it went? It went with my brush. Anyway, it's gone in there. Right, so glue up's done now. Yeah. So they've all been glued. They've all been screwed in. 2 screws, gentle. No, don't put any pressure. You'll crack it across there. It's on that boarding stuff. It's that Wicks. Well, they do it all over, but I get it from Wicks. So it's this Wicks stuff. Yeah. It's only that. It's so versatile. I use it for everything. I make stuff out of it. Everything. There's a trim jig. Oh, what was that? I just wrote notes on stuff, for all carpenters and joiners and woodworkers do. They write on whatever they got lying around, and then they wonder what it is afterwards. What did I do? What did I use that for? What was that for? Well, I do. Cabbage patch, short-term memory. Right, so that's the glue up done. So I've got to go to Aldi now. I'll have a look at all the new fresh tools. I won't buy anything because I can't afford it. I've already got it, so I'm not going to buy fresh again. Unless it's something really outrageous, something I don't have, or something very, very well outstanding, I'll buy it. I'll do a review on it. I'm not getting paid. I'll do a review anyway, I don't care. If they don't like it, manufacturer don't like it, make something better next time, yeah? If you don't like it, manufacturers, and you don't like people, you don't like your company being slagged off, don't come back at me. I'm a user. And I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm truthful, I'll tell you. You make a screw up, I'll tell you. If you do something good, I'll tell you. Sing your praises. I'll tell everybody it's fabulous, dude, so. Yeah? But if you want, I'm not talking about a shill review. That's all being done all over the internet where you give them a gift. Yeah? They do it for free. Oh, when they feel like it. They're shill reviews, I call them. Yeah? I'm talking about a proper review. You send it to me. If you put return postage, I send it you back. Yeah? Or you get the courier to ship it out and put a return thing, and the courier can come back and pick it up. It'll be still here. Still be here in 100 years. If you don't come back for 100 years, it'll still be here with your label on it. Yeah? I'm honest. Honest. Don't call me Honest John. Call me Honest Aki. Yeah? I found out what that means. Somebody told me, he says, that thing you're using, a subscriber said it means brother, and I said, oh, okay, right, yeah. I think that's why my subscribers, he calls me brother. He can't say my name, so or he don't want to say my name, so he uses that Aki. He uses that. He actually calls me Aki, and he says, oh, that thing that you're using, it's not offensive or anything, because I thought it was offensive. I thought they'd taking a piss or something. It wasn't. He's a real nice bloke, and. background consumption in the house. 125 watts, including my consumption in here. I wish it were like that all the time. I think the washing machine's just gone off because it was sat at 3 kilowatts. But that was the washing machine then, and some other stuff that were running. I can now see what stuff is from here just by looking at it, and I'm getting used to it now. I'm writing it down actually. I've done some writing. I'm trying to work it out what things, but it's hard to work out because you can't see. Before on the old display it had segments, and you could read the segments. You could sort of get the gauge. This thing's rubbish. This new display is absolute shite. Okay, like I say, manufacturers. I'll tell you how it is. This thing is shite. Yeah, it's rubbish. It's not fit for purpose. Which donkey made it? Eh? Which donkey did you go to make this one? It's rubbish. It's not intuitive. You can't bloody. Oh, fuck it. I can't be bothered. Anyway, this is done. I'm going to tip it round, flip it round, and put legs back on. I had to take them off because they kept bumping into the gas man's back while they were working down there, so I had to chop the legs off it and put them back on now. Okay, so I'm going to flip that round. I'm going to start working on the front now. I'm going to put the front panels in. I'm going to do this glue fix. I'm going to fix this piece up, so you'll see me do that. Well, you won't really because I can't fracking upload at the moment. So I'm going to measure. I'm going to cut it to size so it fits, and then I'm going to put the new piece in. Or shall I just do it beforehand and then do it? I never know. No, this one's okay. And they're just going in as they are, exactly as they are. They're going to go in because they've already been stiffened, so I don't have to do the stiffening bit. Yeah, and then the piece that's coming in can fit straight into this. Why should I take that apart? It's already been, it's machine fitted, and it's machine glued, and it's in. It's, you know, with a bed, it used to take the weight of a double king size bed. You'd take the weight of 2 bloody people. Might be bariatric, and it'd be, you know, somebody who's really, really heavy. Single bed for somebody who's like 20 stone or something, you know, but it being able to take it. Anyway, but you can see where the fracture point was. It went there, look. Can you see? Bed manufacturers, make sure you know knots in your material, because that's how it breaks. It comes off like that. That's how this bed broke. That's why they had to put it outside. And you know that, don't you? You know that it's going to break. You make it so it bloody breaks. That's what you do. Because I'm super cynical, and I know what you're doing. Yeah, this is what you do. You plan it so it bloody breaks. You know it's going to break there. You put a bloody knot right at the edge of your bed. Look, you left that. Manufacturer, you left that. I don't know who you were because it had no markings. You've left these bloody great knots in it. That's not what you put on the main rails on your bed. And that's how the side rails are. That literally this. You know, they used to make the beds. And it was a solid block of timber and a sprig, a rail sprig, woven sprig. That's how they used to make them. And they were steel framed. They were cast iron, but steel framed, and they had the proper steel rails, and they were still shit. They're still rock and rolled all over the place. When you're doing Humpty Dumpty and it were bloody rattling, that's what it's doing. The brake. Can't take it. Anyway, that's the end of that one. So, yeah, manufacturers, if you send me something to my stuff's starting to come up now. I'm seeing it now, and people are telling me it's coming up, and it's going to come up, and it's going to keep coming up. I'm not going away. Right? I'll still be here. My videos will still be here when I'm long gone. And my reviews of your stuff will still. I'll review your stuff whether you send it to me or not. If I see something, I see that, and I'll tell you what's wrong with it. Yeah. I'll tell you what's right with it, and I'll tell you what's wrong with it. What's right with it is it's fantastic stuff and it works. What's wrong with it is this stupid lid you've made. It's rubbish. Yeah? The lid. Look what happens to this lid. It starts to disintegrate. That's not even being used. It's half full. Down there, it's half full. It stays in the fridge. Yeah? I've been using it for 2-3 years. Why do I want it to run out? I don't want it to run out. But these lids, you can't get them off. I have to hack at it to get it off. It don't matter what I do, it cakes up inside there. Unless it's not super glue resistant. Oh, it's gel like gel. I've got it off now. And well, you know what it does? When it does undo sometimes, I'll tell you what it does, manufacturer. Whoever you are, who is it? Everbuild, yeah? You know me because I bloody spoken to you. Look, it pulls that out. It pulls this out of there. And these, they're utter rubbish. Look, they just keep gunking up. I have to keep bashing a nail into it to open it. Rubbish. Rubbish. I don't know what you've done. Is that... No, look, it's all caked up inside there. We can't keep cleaning these. They have to be repellent. The materials have to be super glue repellent. They've got to be. Oh, it just cakes up in there. It's awful. But I buy these over and over again. I keep going to get them. They're good. Ever built. The stuff is good. Functionally, the glue, super glue's superb, but the bottle's rubbish. That dispenser is rubbish. You can't see anything because your sodding label goes all the way around. So you can't see where it is. You can't tip it and see. Polypropylene frosted, you can't see into it. Change it to a clear, proper clear, but plastic. You've got proper clear plastics like this. Not hard, but I mean, you know, you just can't get it out of there. You can't hold it. Make it a slab-sided bottle. Slab-sided bottle, not round. You can't grip it. It's people like me are using it, you know, with no fingerprints. Can you see? They're blown away. Can't grip it. Stop making them shiny. People don't need to see shiny. I mean, they do, the magpies, but it doesn't have to be shiny. It just doesn't. I've got it all, that PVA, what it does is it leaves this little fluff like felt. It's like felt, it's fuzzy. And what it does, it irritates my hands. Can't wear gloves. Put latex gloves on and my hand starts to go manky after a bit. It doesn't take long, and if I leave them on, that's it. Not latex, not just latex. I mean, I have these. I get these that are plastic. It's supposed to be hydroallergenic or something. You know, they're all right. They're cheap. They're all right. They do the job. One shot, throw away them buggers. I don't. I use them for everything. I wrap them around bottles and stuff. You know, to seal the lids. I just put them on. They don't break. They don't break down. And they're good. So I use the whole lot of alcohol for my shellac and stuff like that. I use them. So yeah, we've got about 2 mil of 2 mil to fill. So what I'll do is I'll mix up the it's easy just to show you. That sawdust that I collect when I'm sanding, I just sand by hand. I don't use machines. That sanding by hand does that. Right, it makes this fine powder. All different types, you know, when I'm planing and stuff. Not planing, but when I'm sawing and stuff, I grab it all. And I store it away. I've got bottles and bottles and bottles. This is that, and I mix all that. So it's got paint in it, it's got all sorts, and it doesn't matter. I mix it up with the PVA, whatever thickness that I want. And what I'll do is I'll use the thickness to go around there. I'll mix one thickness that's squeegee, and I'll put it in there, and I'll let that set. Once that's set, I'll cover it with another patch, just to bring it a little bit higher. These screws will be coming out, they're not staying in. And all these little patches, right, I'll fill them all in with the sawdust glue, this stuff. Because what it does is it'll go in deep, and it makes a good bond. Well, it makes a good fill bond. And then I'll just come up with I don't want to overuse it, you know. I'll just put that in after, sand it flat. This will just all be painted white. Once it's all the paneling and everything, you'll see it as it goes along. You know, if I can keep uploading, you'll see it. Even though I've wiped it, it's still weeping out a little bit. It'll just keep weeping. There's nothing I can do about that. I've got a bit of masking tape stuck there, so I'll have to spray it to get it off. Right, so I'm going to flip that over. I'm going to go shopping. It's coming up to 11 o'clock, so Aldi should be opened. All the shops should be open now. It's Sunday. I just wait till till 11, 12 o'clock, and then I go. I don't want to be sitting outside the store waiting for it to open. I've got valuable time. Okay.